On 28th of May 2026, we woke up to the news of a fire at Utumishi Girls Academy in Gilgil, which raised down a dormitory, and it took the lives of 16 young Kenyan children, young ladies. And I want to start off this episode by offering my sincere condolences to the families of these children. This is unacceptable. Year in, year out, we wake up to cases za watoto kuchomeka ndani ya dormitories, and this is a very scary thing, especially for those of us who are parents. I am sure a majority of my viewers ni wazazi, and I cannot imagine the pain yenye familia za hawa watoto inapitia. Tunawapatia pole na tunaomba serikali ya Rais Ruto, can you please start charging the people in charge of these schools, wapelekeni mahakamani na washtakiwe kwa kusababisha vifo vya watoto wa watu. Poleni sana. Very many things are happening leo in the Republic of Kenya. Very many things are happening. Yani mambo ni mengi, na mambo yote ambayo yanafanyika, they are not even good things. The New York Times reported the other day that the US government and the Kenyan government have agreed to set up an Ebola Containment Center here in the Republic of Kenya. Ebola is a very deadly disease. Na origin zake inakuanga kwa hizo rainforests za huko Central Africa, especially DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Sawa? Nimesema sawa nyingine tena ya kwanza. The thing is about Ebola, sawa, Ebola is worse than COVID. It is extremely dangerous. Luckily as Kenya, hatujawahi kupata kesi hata moja ya Ebola huku kwetu. And it is extremely surprising and extremely shocking that President Ruto will agree to now import Ebola into the Republic of Kenya. Guys, I am trying to rationalize why would our president put us kwa hatari namna hii? Why? And the answer is simple. Money. It is all about money. Look at the screen, utaona kuna article hapo by the US State Department. Wamesema wametoa pesa, billions of shillings, wamepea Kenya kwa ajili ya hii mambo ya Ebola. And that explains the reason why President Ruto accepted to have a containment center wapi? In Kenya. Ni pesa. Yule jamaa ni mwizi. Sawa, yeye ameamka akaambiwa, mzee, kuna kitita cha pesa that is coming your way. Sisi tunataka tukuletea American citizens who've been exposed to Ebola, wakuje Kenya, wakae hapa until wafanye nini? Wapone. I watched PS of Health Services, zanaitwa nani, Mary Mudhoni or something, speak about this Ebola thing. And I watched also Dr. Francis Oluga, PS of Medical Services, akiongea kuhusu Ebola. And I can guarantee you, so if you watch this video that is coming up next, hata wao wenyewe walijua kuhusu Ebola Containment Center from the New York Times, like me and you. Believe it or not.
Anything that comes from an international request, it goes by the laws of Kenya. So we will not be breaking the law to have a conversation with partners. Not just the US, but any other partner. It goes by the laws of Kenya. So we want to affirm that our country we are ready, we are capable, and the ministry, we have taken all actions to ensure that we continue being guided by our healthcare workers and our policies to protect our boundaries.
We, as the Ministry of Health, are taking all measures to ensure that we protect Kenyans and we protect Kenya from international health outbreaks. And so far, we are dealing with an international public health outbreak for Ebola that is in DRC. As you note, we as Kenyans have a very strong healthcare response system. We are also very strong when it comes to case management in terms of infectious diseases in general. And when we talk about case management, we mean hospital preparedness. We have the highest isolation capacity in the entire country, most of it that have also been built over COVID. And when it comes to infectious diseases, as an expert and a professional, I think many healthcare professionals all over the world will confirm to you that the protocol is nearly the same. It's about protection of the health.
PS Muthoni is not convinced by the words she is spewing. Dr. Oluga is reading from a teleprompter. Hawa ni watu ambao wameamshwa, wamepigiwa simu na Rais Ruto, wakaambiwa bana, sasa you guys need to go defend this thing sawa, kwa sababu mimi tayari nishauza chama, I've already sold the shamba, sawa, nishapeana title deed. Nyinyi sasa nendeni mkaambie watu ya kwamba hiyo shamba tumeuza, imepitia process na there was no process that was done. Kenyans have not been involved in this decision ya kuleta Ebola Containment Center huku, ya kukubali American citizens kukuja kuwa quarantined hapa. That is the fact. If you kama umewatch PS Dr. Oluga na PS Mary Muthoni wakiongea, they are completely not aware of this thing. Na vile nasema mambo ni mengi sana Kenya yanaendelea, evil things, and all of them yanafanyika hivi. It's because of one person's greed. Yani ni mtu mmoja na tamaa yake, mtu mmoja na njaa yake, who is endangering us. Sawa, and mimi every time I come here on this channel yangu, sawa, I normally tell you President Ruto hates Kenyans. Anakuchukia vibaya sana. If anything, President Ruto wishes that all of us die, tumwachie nchi yote, abakie igawanye plots 50 by 100, auzie Waisraeli, Americans, Europeans, awapatie rafiki zake wa huko UAE, rafiki zake wa Dubai. That is the only thing he wishes with this country. Because any president of any country who loves his people would dare not allow a foreign government import a deadly disease into our country like Ebola. It is a fact. Hiyo ni fact. Like mimi sina uwezo wa kuconvince wewe ya kwamba Rais Ruto, sawa, wishes that you are dead instead of sitting there watching Mobili Mogodi speak. Yesterday on 28th, I attended the funeral service of Brian Junge at Kahawasukari St. Joseph Mukasa Catholic Church. It was a very emotional service. Personally, Mimi, I will not lie to you guys, I broke down in that church when I was live streaming. For those who watched the live stream, it is up on the channel. Nikatoka Kahawasukari, nikaenda Kiambu, hapo karibu na Ndumberi, kwa family ya Martin Rigi Karu, who was shot and killed in Kiambu town on the 18th of May. And it was another very emotional burial service. And his mother wailed. I have never felt so much pain kama yenye nimesikia jana. It was extremely painful. I just stood there sobbing, wiping tears. You know, at the end of the live stream, I am so lucky microphone ili fail, because I was trying to do the final cut ndio nizime live, and I couldn't even speak. Words could not come out of my mouth. I was literally crying. President Ruto, why don't you stop killing young Kenyans? Kwa nini utumie bunduki kuua hawa watoto wa watu? And someone who is looking for another term, someone who is begging us to sing 2 term. Kwa nini kukiwa na maandamano, instead of kuleta bunduki? So you've already stolen a lot of money, uko na mabilioni ya shillings. Tuma watu wako wakuje kwa streets pale, instead of sasa polisi wakuje na risasi. Let them come with magunia ya pesa, alafu wapatie wananchi, wawaconvince, wawaambie mnajua tunaomba mseme nini? Mseme 2 term. Badala ya kusema Ruto must go, semeni 2 term. Badala ya kusema Ruto must go, semeni nini? Semeni 5 tena. You know, like it is you guys, bibi jana nimelia. I don't know these people, I have never met them, but the pain I felt on behalf of their mothers was too much. It was too much. And finally, post-mortem ya Divas Makobi Wanjala ilifanyika, and this is the report from the doctor and the family.
Okay, my name's Dr. Ndegwa. I was part of the team that was conducting the autopsy on the body of Tifas Wanja Makobi, and he's a 30-year-old young man, and I was together with Dr. Ruth of Kiambu Level 5 Hospital, and we've concluded the cause of death, or we have come up with a cause of death as hemorrhage or bleeding due to a single gunshot on the right lower lip, and he had bled quite a lot. So the cause of death is hemorrhage due to a single gunshot on the leg.
Naitwa Aida, nilikuwa bibi yake Tifas Wanja, na tulikuwa tunaishi vizuri, like hatukuwa na mambo mengi, alikuwa tu anatoka anaenda kazi. Lakini siku venye ilifika alienda kuweza hata kurudi. Nilikuwa tu kwa nyumba na mngoja, but simu ndio nilipigiwa kuambiwa nini imemfanyikia. Ametuacha. Ameniachia watoto wawili na hata sijui nafaa kufanya nini na wao. Mtoto anafaa kusoma sasa, hata sijui somesha tena. Naomba tu akitendeke, kwa sababu Kenya kilimfanyikia kufanywa vizuri. Kutuacha kwa hii, ametuacha tu, sina mbele wala nyuma, kwa sababu hata sikuwa na kazi. Niko pale tu kwa nyumba, yeye ndio alikuwa tegemeo langu na watoto wake. Sijui sasa watoto hata tutaishi aje tena, sijui. Naomba tu usaidizi kama inawezekana, mwenye tu anaweza jitolea saidie. Juu sio rahisi.
Kwa hivyo unaharaani hiyo kitendo ilifanyika?
Mimi hata nailani kwa hiyo haikuwa yake, mwenye alifanya hivyo kufanya vizuri. Na wakati Kenya kilitendeka, hata hakuna mwenye alishughulika kumchukua au ampeleke hospitali. Alikaa tu pale akapasi. Sio rahisi kwangu na watoto.
My name is Tessia Kinyi from Vocal Africa, and what I want to say is 2 weeks of delay is actually not a mere procedure, because it's actually a deliberate insult to justice and for the family. What were they hiding? That's the question that we are asking. What were they waiting for? Because the family is frustrated from 18th May till now. What was the government doing about it? Nothing. Today we have done the postmortem of Tifas, and as my colleague have said, this is among the victims who were shot in Kiambu, making the number to be 18 who are shot countrywide. It is really sad because the government is not doing anything about it. What the family is demanding is justice, and what Kenyans are demanding is accountability.
Maybe do you feel that the killings were justified?
Nothing is justified, because most of the people who are shot are actually innocent people. Like Divas, he was actually coming from home, work, yeah? He was shot from behind. Nothing has been done. Even the MP of this area, actually no one has actually come to condemn this act. And most of the people were injured in this demonstration that happened last week.
I just want to say, asanteni sana for your support. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much, you guys, for tuning into Mabili Mogodi TV. Nawashukuru sana, especially those ones who fund the work that I do. Hizi safari zenye mimi huwa natoka nikitembea nchini, a majority of the money I use comes from you guys. zile mpesa huwa mnanitumia, watu walioko nje ya nchi, the people in the US, the United States who watch me from the United States, the people who watch me from the UK, the people who watch me from South Africa, people who watch me from China, from India. Juzi nilikuwa naangalia, nimepata kuna watu hata wako sijui Azerbaijan or something, I don't know, one of those countries za huko Mastanistani huko you know. Asanteni sana jameni. Continue sharing the channel with your friends and family. Continue sharing these stories, continue commenting. Sawa, most of your comments nyinyi, yani karibu 99% of your comments are extremely encouraging. Mimi nawaambia sitachoka, nitaendelea kuja hapa na kuwataarifu ni nini kinaendelea, and where you need my opinion, I will give you my opinion. Whenever you need my perspective, I will give you my perspective. God bless you all. Mungu awabariki sana na Mungu awazidishie. The number is 0799 428 109. Asanteni sana. Thank you.